The latest issue of Empire magazine just dropped, which continues the Path to Pandora series, bringing us some new and exclusive information this month focusing on Payakan. Avatar Theory here, hope you're doing well and having a fantastic day. And this month's issue is all about Payakan and his new friend, but it also talks about a grand council of TULKUN, which I speculate we might have seen in concept art, and they also talk about a rite of passage, which I'll touch on at the end of this video. Now, if you want the full article for yourself, I highly recommend you pick up the June issue of Empire magazine or just download the Empire app to get a digital version. It's much easier, quicker, and it's what I've been doing to catch up on these Path to Pandora series. Now, as for the images, one we already got is the concept art of Lowak on top of Payakan, and the other image is a behind the scenes image of James Cameron with visual effects supervisor Richard Bainham. But what's interesting, if you zoom into the whiteboard behind them, it does say, from what I'm speculating, it does say Interior Wind Raiders Lead Endola or something like that. I'm not really sure what that last word is. Then below that it says Exterior Wind Raider Caravan, perhaps it's Caravan, I'm not quite sure. And then below that it just says Previs Payakan Breach. And there's numbers to it, obviously attached to the scene numbers. And then James Cameron is also holding a white paper with a lot of text on it, but it is of course blurred for obvious reasons. So not much to gain from this behind the scenes image itself, but going on the article, it does touch on a lot that's already been revealed, talking about Payakan being one of the most popular characters from The Way of Water, essentially being a breakout star. And the article also talks about Payakan's new friend, a female TULKUN named Tanuk, but the article does state that this is not a romantic relationship. Previously I thought, or I speculated, that this new TULKUN might become a romantic relationship for Payakan, but the article clearly states that it is not a romantic relationship. Bainham does state that Tanuk is a member of Payakan's tribe, another outcast, and there's a really great dynamic between them. And as Payakan's story evolves, it will affect Lowak's behavior. Lowak fundamentally believes it is his place to be with Payakan. Now, some interesting bits from this article states that there will be a grand council meeting featuring the TULKUN, which Bainham says should be pretty impressive on screen, and that they're aiming for the idea of a ceremony, the idea of rite of passage for these characters to grow and have a place in society. Now, I do think we have seen concept art of this grand council, and it is this one right here of all the TULKUN. Initially, when I saw this, I thought it might be a birthing ceremony, maybe Ronald's birthing ceremony, but it makes sense now given the context that there will be a grand council meeting featuring the TULKUN. I mean, there's a lot of TULKUN here, so it kind of makes sense that this is the council meeting of the TULKUN. Also, the article talks about the idea of rite of passage for these characters, and given that it also states that Lowak believes it is his place to be with Payakan, I think the concept art of Lowak on top of Payakan is right after his rite of passage, so he is forever bonded with Payakan. Thus, it'll be interesting to see his character develop and change, especially given that we know some of the footage from CinemaCon shows him with the Wind Raiders, and I do wonder how that will affect him leaving the Metkayina, essentially leaving Payakan behind. Overall, there's not too much information from the June issue of Empire magazine. I mean, given there was a sizzle reel and footage revealed at CinemaCon, we're probably a couple of weeks away from the first teaser trailer to Avatar Fire and Ash, so I do suspect the July issue, so the next issue of Empire magazine, will probably have the first still image of Avatar Fire and Ash. It's probably going to be a big Path to Pandora issue, but of course that is just me speculating based on theorizing that the trailer will be released, or the teaser trailer will be released within the next couple of weeks. We have no concrete information on that just yet, but what do you think about this new information regarding the Grand Council meeting of TULKUN, and do you think that this concept art is where we will see the council meeting of the TULKUN? Let me know in the comments below, and for more Avatar content, have a look at the rest of my channel. Until next time, have a fantastic day and stay safe.